So I think at one point when you live through something really traumatic, your brain, your body has a way to protect you. Like we have those survival pattern, those like mechanism that your brain is using to kind of like cut yourself from it. So, in my case, like I have a lot of blank in my memories from like my childhood or like from past events. So maybe there are things that maybe are blank, things that are confusing, so there's a lot of factor that can play a role into why people didn't speak up and why it took so long. I have to say, like, when I get asked, let's say, like, why I didn't say anything or why I didn't do anything, I always like to kind of shift it a little bit in the terms of like, but why do you think I did, because sometimes we just don't have a safe space, a safe environment to speak up. So even if you do speak up, sometimes nothing happens. So I think a lot of people that might have been in those situations just didn't have the support at the time, didn't have a safe environment where they could be like, okay, I think something happened. I'm not sure, but I need help. Maybe they didn't have that support. So at one point, it's also a pattern that then people become more hyper independent and rely on themselves because, like when you've been disappointed, when you've had so many experiences that you've had to act on your own and deal with it on your own, you just keep doing that. And like for myself, I've always been pretty hyper independent that I was like, well, I'm just going to deal with this on my own and keep going. So it's unfortunate that all of these things happen. I think silence, makes it worse. I think victim blame and blaming makes it worse because then there are so many people that do speak up. And then you see what happens to them afterwards. They're all like, there's so many haters, so many people that will attack them afterward that they're going to be called liar. They're going to be called so many names that you don't necessarily want to speak up. So a lot of people, I think, just take it upon themselves and just deal with it their own way.